G'day guys, Greg here. Well, today I'm going to do my second Q&A video in response to my first Q&A video. Now I got about 300 comments on that video, so I'm not going to run through 300 questions. Most of them weren't questions anyway, they were just silly things or abuse or a lot of repeat comments. So I'm just going to run through the ones that are answerable, if that's a word. So let's get started. Do I live in Western Australia? No, I live in Queensland. I live on the Gold Coast at the moment, just moved down from Brisbane. How did I make my millions? Also, do I know how to use a boomerang? Yes, I can use a boomerang. And if millions, you mean millions of cents? Well, it's from working. How do you cope gardening in the summer and not get skin cancer? Well, I did get a skin cancer cut off my nose, and I got a few other ones cut off as well. So, I did get it. What cleaver do I use in my videos? Well, if you're talking about this knife, this is one I bought about 20 years ago from a Chinese shop. It's Kiwi brand and it's awesome. I love this knife. Have I ever had Swedish food? Yeah, I've been to Sweden a few times, had some meatballs, ate some horse there once too. And I'm not talking about eating it this way either. What happened to the nice house in my previous videos? Well, I moved house. I moved to the Gold Coast. How old are you? I'm 40 something. That's all you need to know. Were you on the news rowing a canoe during the Queensland floods? Yes, I was. What made you leave your last job? Because I hated it. It gave me a headache constantly and it was a sales job and I'm just not a salesperson. Not selling things that I don't believe in, at least anyway. What's with your microwave? It doesn't go around and around. Yeah, it's a new sort of style of microwave. I'm not too sure about it. I do prefer the round and around bit. I just think it's doing something, but it does work, so it's pretty good. Who was I inspired by? Nico's Kitchen or Simple Cooking channel? Both of them actually. They both have been an inspiration to me. Have I ever been bitten by a snake or a spider? Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure I've been bitten by a spider a few times, but a snake I haven't. Not yet at least anyway. I'm looking forward to the first bite though. When was the last time you came across a cane toad? Well, it was actually the other day. I was up in Brisbane and I saw one. I haven't seen any down here on the Gold Coast, so that's good. Would you have your own cooking show and invite other TV chefs on to cook with you? Hell yeah, that'd be awesome! Have you ever been to Ireland? No, I haven't actually. I've been all over the world like 10 times just travelling, but Ireland I never got to, but it is on my list. Do you accept packages for your taste test videos? Yeah, I'd love to get some packages. I'll leave my address down there and you can send me some. Why am I so charming? Yeah, right. What is your favourite childhood memory? I think camping. Just going up to the mountains and camping and walking through the rainforests. I love camping and I love just going on hikes and exploring nature. Have I ever touched a platypus? No, I haven't actually touched one, but I've seen plenty of them in the wild and I've made some videos on them. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? No. Would you ever move to the Netherlands? No, I wouldn't actually. It's too cold. Other than your mum's rice pudding, what other food just fills you with nostalgia? Well, Mum used to make this stuff called lasagna, which it wasn't at all. It was just pasta. And but it was really nice. I'll have to make that video one day. Is there a light in the refrigerator when the door is closed? No, the light stays on because that's when all the evil spirits come and invade your food and pee on it. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be? Oh, God. Probably just turn invisible. I like staying out of the limelight. Is there anything you can't cook but wish you could? Oh, mate, everything. What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten? Well, I went to America once and I was staying at a friend's place. They were country folk. And we had beaver and raccoon or something. Ugh. It was interesting, let's just say that. And they also made blood sausage out of deer that they were hunting and had bits of fur and everything in it. I was pulling hair out. Oh, it was disgusting. Ugh. Do I have any siblings or am I an only child? No, I've got one brother and 2 sisters. Is that a tattoo on my leg? It looks like the sun. Yeah, it is a tattoo on my leg. You know, you do silly things growing up. It's actually a lizard. What happened to my gardening business? Well, I hurt my back pretty badly, which laid me up, so I haven't been doing it, although the last few weeks I've sort of just started getting back into a little bit of gardening. Have you ever been recognised in the street? Yeah, I have actually. I was actually in a line at the supermarket and an American guy came up to me and goes, "Hey man, you that guy from the YouTube?" I said, "Yeah, that's me." "Oh man, I'm a big fan, man." I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks." And another time I was in Bali and some guy came up to me and goes, "You're the guy from the internet, aren't you?" I said, "Maybe." He goes, "Oh, I love your channel." I said, "Yeah, that's me." Man U or Liverpool? I'll go with Liverpool. Just because Man U gets all the attention. Haunted or scared by a ghost? No, I haven't. I don't believe in spirits or ghosts. Who was the Asian woman in the videos a while back? That was my housemate. I had a Japanese housemate I lived with for 8 years, and she was a funny thing. She just kept to herself. She was a cat lady. And the cats in my videos were actually her cats, and I miss them so much. I wish I had a cat. I'm a bit of a softie, aren't I? I'm very soft. You know, I'm a very, quiet, reserved sort of person. What's the word? Introvert. Have I ever burnt myself in my videos? I might have on my arm or something once, but otherwise, nah, mate. I'm too clever for that. Am I enjoying my new home? Ah, that's from my old neighbour. Yes, Ebony. It's fantastic. I've got 2 swimming pools. I've got a jetty and I've got a boat ramp. I'm close to the beach and it's fantastic down here. Have I ever had an extraterrestrial experience or UFO sighting? Well, no, because I don't actually believe in UFOs or anything like that. Did you go to college and should I go to college? No, I never went to college. I never did any further study past high school, and I've just never known what I wanted to do, so I just did whatever happened. I was sort of just like, oh, you know what, I might go overseas. So I'd spend time overseas just working. And should you go to college? Yes, definitely. If you sort of have any idea what you want to do, definitely go to college, get a degree. I'm just not the sort of person that can study. I'm too. My mind is just like too all over the shop. Over the shop. It's what? Could you please make a vegan recipe sometime? Certainly will. I'm starting to get into eating less meat and finding it my body is better just with meat a few days a week instead of 3 meals a day. So I'll get some vegan recipes happening, don't you worry. How do you keep fit and healthy? I do quite a bit of exercise. I love to go for a bike ride. I just spend about an hour going for a ride on the bike along the beach, or I ride to the beach and walk along the beach, or just go for a hike. I just love doing exercise. I love keeping fit, and I love just keeping active and moving, and I love exercise, man. I love doing it. It just makes me feel so good after I've finished. How long have you been playing guitar? Well, I taught myself guitar. I've been playing for about 15 years. I wouldn't say I'm really that good at it still. I've seen other people that are really awesome at it that have only been playing for like a year, and it shames me, but a long time, and I just love doing it. It's just relaxing. I don't know how to play other people's songs, but I also write songs, so I like to just play my own tunes. Do you enjoy making videos in a funny way? Yes, I do. I'm a bit, I'm a little bit out there, and I like to have a bit of fun, and I just find making videos in a funny way is just the way I am. What's my Facebook name? GregTube. Favourite type of curry? I love a Thai green curry. Oh yeah, I love that stuff. Or a nice Indian curry of some sort. I just love curries. If you quit your landscaping business and your sales job, what am I going to do next? How tall are you? I'm 6'1" or 185 centimetres tall. You're always so happy and positive in your videos. How do you stay happy all the time? And it's hard. I don't watch the news, because as soon as I flick the news on, I just see stupidity and wars, and it's all negative and murders. So I just don't watch the news. That That's probably the main reason why I'm happy, because I just don't care. What do you watch on TV? I love documentaries, something informative. In saying that, I love watching monster trucks, and I love Wipeout. Can you recommend me some advice for attracting women? Just do exactly the opposite of what I do, and lie a lot. If you ever had an encounter with a 10-year-old version of yourself, what would you say to him? I'd say just keep playing sport, join a team, and just play sport and play sport and play sport all the time. How did I start my YouTube channels? I used to live with a lesbian, and she was watching YouTube one day, and I was like, "What's that stuff you're watching?" She goes, "It's YouTube." I was like, "What's it about?" She goes, "People just upload videos and then you watch them." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I had a motorbike at the time, and I took a video of my motorbike, just walked around it pretty much, and I uploaded it, and suddenly it was getting views and then comments and then subscribers. I was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" What are your thoughts on veganism? Personally, I think veganism is unhealthy, and everyone needs a little bit of animal in their life, be it fish or chicken or beef or pork or insects. Everyone needs the protein from animals, and the oils and the fats that come along with it. I understand veganism, and I respect people that are vegans, but I don't understand why they'd want to be when meat just tastes so good. I've had Japanese food. Do I like it, and would I visit Japan one day? I'd love to go to Japan. I would absolutely love to. In fact, I think it's going to be the next country I go to. And yes, of course I have Japanese food. What's your favourite movie? I'm not really that into movies at all for some reason. I just can't sit through them. But probably my favourite movie would be Star Wars. I mean, it's just a classic. Favourite singer or band? I don't have a favourite singer or band, but I love hard rock and grunge sort of music. Could it be possible that this reality is only a very dilated and lucid dream fabricated by the collective consciousness? No. What is your least favourite food? Ugh. Just the thought of it. Liver, kidney, brains, offal, the poor man's food. Ugh, no one should be eating that. It's disgusting. Ugh. When you try a new recipe and it doesn't work, do you still eat it or toss it out? Mate, they all work, trust me. Although on the odd occasion some have been a little bit failed, I chuck them. How often do you go fishing? 5-6 days a week. And I'm a catch and release person too, so if I ever catch a fish, I let it go straight away. Have I ever been to Sydney, and what do I think of the place? Yes, I used to live in Sydney. I lived there for 6 months at Crow's Nest. It was great, I loved it. An awesome place. A little bit cold for me in winter, but nice place, beautiful city. Ooh. Do I play video games? No, I don't play video games. I don't even have an Xbox or any sort of game or a PlayStation or anything. I just can't really get into them. What's the one thing I'd love to grow in my garden for the kitchen? Probably coriander. I love that stuff, mate. Are Australian girls hot? They are until they hit about 30, and then it's... Which came first, chicken or the egg? Well, it has to be the egg. If I could be any superhero, who would it be and why? Superman. I mean, he can do anything at all, so it's got to be Superman. How do I feel about living in Australia? Australia's a great place to live. It's very expensive to live here, but we have absolute freedom. It's so safe here. So you're paying a lot of money, but you're paying for your safety and your freedom and everything. In saying that, we are overprotected by the government. Do I have any pets? No, I don't have any pets. Just a few birds that are outside that I feed. What did I want to be when I grew up? I still don't know. I've got no idea. Have you ever thought of trying to get into Masterchef? No, I wouldn't last half an hour in that show. I'd be, you're gone. What are your favourite plants? Probably edible ones, but I love big trees. Recently went to the Sequoia Forest in California, and it was just beautiful there. And on that trip I went to Yosemite, and oh boy, I tell you what, America is just so beautiful. It's such a great place. I'd love to go back there and do some more hiking. Have you been to the UK? Yeah, I've been there a few times. Haven't been there for probably 15 years now, and I would love to go back there. Why did you leave your last job? Because it just made me feel miserable. I was completely unhappy. I was having headaches, and life isn't about doing stuff that you don't like doing. So I just got out of that job that I was in, and I'm happy again. Just want to concentrate on doing stuff that I actually do enjoy doing. And I think that's what life is all about. Just do stuff that you like doing, and anything that you don't like doing, then don't do it. Have you ever done any drugs? Of course I have! What's my favourite song? Mate, my favourite song changes pretty much every week. Canned beans on toast or canned spaghetti? Spaghetti. I'm not a big fan of beans at all. I don't know why. Do I like AC/DC? Not a big AC/DC fan. I just, they got a few good songs, but I don't go out of my way to listen to them. Do you have any plans to release a cookbook? No, I don't. Haven't even thought about it. But now I am. Will you ever use your other channels again? Yeah, I've still got about 4 active channels, and I'm going to start using them all again. How would you describe your cooking style with one word? Artistic. Do I like reading? I'm not a big reader. People give me books all the time for Christmas or birthday. I never read them. It's just like, dude, that's what the internet's for. Am I friends with other Aussie YouTube chefs? Only online, because none of them will live around me anymore, so. How do I grow such a good beard? Genetics, mate. Do you have any kids? No, I don't have any kids. I've always wanted kids, but it just never happens, so. Anal bleaching, yay or nay? Yay. Do I believe in God? No, I don't. What are your thoughts on Republicans? Don't even get me started on Republicans. What's your favourite Spanish word? Por favor! Right, well that's about all the questions that I can possibly answer from the questions I was asked that I could answer. The rest are a bit rude. But in saying that, there was just this one comment right at the end here. Your video shook me out of a depression. You have fun with life, and everyone should learn from your spirit. Thank you, Greg. Those sort of comments, they really do mean a lot to me. I know what it's like to have depression and feel really bad and really down. And the main reason I make these videos is to make people happy. And, I like making people laugh and making them happy. And I get so many comments that I read that they watch my videos when they're feeling really depressed, and I brighten their day up, or people rush home to watch my videos. It's really uplifting, and it means a lot to me to get those sorts of comments, because that's exactly why I make these videos for. I make them for other people to enjoy, and hopefully make people laugh, and just realise that life doesn't have to be serious. There's another side to life, and it's just getting out there and enjoying yourself, and not really caring what other people think about you. Just do what makes you happy, and life will always fall into place. Right, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on my next upload. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.